In the vault today, we're looking at The Further Adventures of Gobbolino and the Little Wooden Horse by Ursula Moray Williams. What makes this story interesting is that these two characters each existed in their own books. The Little Wooden Horse had his own book written in 1938, The Adventures of the Little Wooden Horse, and Gobbolino, the Witch's Cat, was written in, I believe it was like 1942. So those books also good to pick up and read. Very those are entertaining. And this third story, written in 1984, keeps the similar vibe of like the coziness of these characters. Definitely keeps the spirit of each of these characters, um, but puts them together on a journey where, if we remember, Gobbolino is a witch's cat. Witch's cats are mean and get up and like getting in, causing trouble, just like they're witches. So they not the nicest of characters, but Gobbolino didn't want to be a witch's cat. He wanted to be a normal, regular house cat. And we find out what happens to him in his book. But in this one, he gets a letter from his sister, or a message from his sister, who is a witch's cat, that she needs his help. And so, even though there may have been some estrangement there, he can't leave his sister. He can't leave her hanging. So he goes on a journey to find his sister and see how he can help her. And on the way, he meets the little wooden horse. And Little Wooden Horse, of course, is the most loyal and pure-hearted of characters, who just uh, basically, if you ever needed a friend, he'd be the one to have. But essentially, this is a buddy book, a buddy friend book where they go on the journey together to find the sister, and then uh, once they do find her, how do they deal with their situation they're in? Um, so the story is, let's see, yeah, the chapters are about 10 to 20 pages each, depending. So the writing is fairly big. There's not the lovely illustrations from the first two books. It's more like, I think at the beginning of each chapter there is just like either a horse or a picture of the cat. Um, that does get very varied poses of them throughout the book. Let me see if I can find another one. Yeah, so here's another one of the horse. But uh, yeah, so it takes about 10 to 20 minutes to read each chapter. Probably a little bit more sophisticated of a chapter book since there's less illustrations. But again, another fun one to read to the kids, um, especially having read the first two books. So this one has, not 300. This one has 307 pages. I will say, it did start feeling a little bit long as I was reading it. I was hoping that it would get wrapped up at a certain point, and it does. It feels like it stalls a little bit, and then it kicks into gear again towards the end. So, but for the most part, they're moving along in the book, and it's a really good show of friendship. There's also some interesting dynamics between Gobbolino and his sister once they meet. Um, so if you, I would definitely don't, I wouldn't pick this one up first. Um, Definitely read Gobbolino, the Witch's Cat, and The Adventures of the Little Wooden Horse first. And then this is just kind of like a nice, cozy, like bonus, like Easter egg sort of type story to read, but stays in the same style. So if you like those two, then you should like this one as well. And definitely really nice little roundup, a really nice little surprise to have them both in the same story. So I will see you in the vault.